old videos. We're on the Costa Blanca, Torrevieja, Friday morning, and it's the 2nd of May already, believe it or not. And after yesterday's wind and fiestos, what's been going on the last couple of days, it's a little bit grey and misty, but today it's going to be getting up to 25 in the shade. So summer's back, but most importantly, I've got you all the latest news and all what's happened in the last 3 or 4 days over Spain. And it ain't good news with electricity either. Hello. Nice to meet you. Yeah, not too bad.
You doing all right?
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day later. 25 degrees.
Get all our information from you, innit?
Good.
That's the main thing.
So your holiday makers.
Coffee, eh, do we?
Yeah. You could give me a coffee on the app. It's not a problem.
All right.
And that will support my petrol or whatever. But I've got some good news today and some bad news if you're buying property. But yeah, check out the video later because yeah.
Do.
So where are you from originally?
Well, from
West
Leeds.
Yorkshire.
Leeds, yeah.
You've heard of a place called Ilkley over tax?
No, it must be a remote island up there.
It's all remote.
So
Where are you from then?
I'm originally from Canvey Island,
right,
from the East End of London. Then we kept on moving and then swam across the channel. Been here 10 years now.
You like it here though?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I mean, Torrevieja's a lovely place to come, and you've got the promenade, so many bars and restaurants.
It's funny because we've got a son and a daughter quite regularly involved with us now, probably. And they always say, where do you live? We live in really water, so Spain.
This way, where'd you come out here often, do you? Yeah?
We've got a house up at Dream Hills.
Exactly where I am, Dream Hills.
Yeah.
Where, you know Mr. Bean? On the,
Oh, bloody hell, that's round the corner to me.
we're down
We're
there.
just down there.
Yeah, you're right, opposite Via Park 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm literally just round the corner.
Yeah.
So you're living in the right place, Dream Hills, paradise. I mean, couldn't make it up, could you? You're buying a property and it's called Dream. It's beautiful there, yeah. So I've got some people coming out next week, and I'll show them the property around here. 'Cause it's got lovely pools and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, we've been 19 years.
Yeah, it's good location, markets, motorway.
Yeah, well, I mean, the road that goes down, that wasn't probably better part of the
Yeah.
But this last,
was when we
this last few years,
I was just saying, traffic's gone horrendous, isn't it?
I mean, people were saying, I mean, where the Lidl is,
Yeah.
they were amazed what's gone on there by the side of the Lidl.
Yeah.
But somebody was saying, who lives here, said, oh, they shouldn't be building it unless they're selling it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Houses.
Yeah, the houses.
Well,
They seem to be shooting.
prices keep going up as we're talking, so you've got to be quick if you want to buy another house. But
We've got,
I'm all right with this one.
in the little village where we live, there was a lad, him and his daughter, and his sister gave him some money.
Yeah.
Right. And then they said, can we borrow your house? So I said, yeah, can we just have a week with you? Yeah, have a week with you. Then they come back, successful. And then here they're living here.
Yeah.
They're living here. The lad that you know, or we both know again, he's done exactly the same. Can we borrow your house? Yeah. They found something on the other side of the motorway.
Yeah.
They're 4 minutes away from us, right? My cousin turned around. I said, oh, you know what? Are you near them?
Yeah.
I said, no, they're near me.
Yeah. That's the problem, innit? When people come over here, they don't want to go back home. Anyway, nice meeting you.
Nice to see you.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Take care.
And I've got a key ring for you to open your bottles of beer later. Okay, so yeah, take care. See you later. So we've got a lot of news to catch up with, from house fires, from the waste tax that's gone up astronomical here in Spain, and a lot of people kicking off about it. So we've got traffic laws which you need to be aware of if you're coming to Spain, what to do if the police stop you, all what you need to know, on-the-spot fines. We're going to go through all that today. I'm going to crack on straight away with this waste that's gone through the roof here in Spain, and everyone's going mental because they can't work out why their bills almost doubled on this bin waste. And actually it's one of the local councillors that are kicking it all up and stirring the pot up, because he's telling people what they've done is actually illegal and it's not right, because he used to work for them, and he's telling people what to actually do about it. And he's saying this ex-deputy, he's saying it's illegal to do what they've just done with this bin waste tax. And he's urging everyone, especially in the Orihuela Costa region, of course, most regions in Spain it's been illegal, saying everyone should challenge this bin tax because it's just not right.
Paradise World.
Paradise World, nice meeting you. Yeah,
right?
you must be one of the followers.
We do. We watch you all the time.
Where are you from?
Preston.
Oh, Preston, yeah. And you must be on holiday.
Colour of it, right?
Yeah, that's why I knew it, because she'd been in the sun too long, yeah. Well,
Yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
but they reckon later on it's going to be 25 here. Yeah. It doesn't look it at the moment, but this is Spain, it starts off like this. So how long are you here for?
Just a week.
Just a week?
Yeah.
And you always come here, I'll take it?
Every 6 weeks.
We've
Yeah.
been here we've been coming for 20
years.
20 years. It's lovely. I mean, people run the place down, but listen, it's a good location. You've got everything on your doorstep. You've got bars and restaurants, and the promenade's nice, isn't it? And I've just spotted around now the new bench they put in where you can charge. You see that?
Yeah,
by the water fountain, yeah. And all these new benches gone up over there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they're improving it, aren't they?
Yeah. But got some good news for you. As you know, I always give out a key ring. So we got a bottle opener for you, and there for you as well.
Thank
There you
you.
go. Okay, see you later. Paradise World videos get spotted everywhere, but like I say, this ex-deputy who worked for the council, they're telling everyone to don't just take you for granted and pay the bill. They want you to kick up a fuss, because it's not right what they've actually done. They challenged the big increase. Literally was a big increase as well, the old SUMA, and it's drastically gone mental. It's between 250 and 340% increase depending on the area and the amount of people in that area. They're calculating the bin waste. Lopez Baez is the one saying, you know, the municipal government is failing to comply with the Spanish law, and Orihuela is legally classified as a municipal place, large population, and it's required by law to establish a specialised administrative body to handle this economic administration. So yeah, that was long-winded, wasn't it? Says the body is to handle all the economic administrative appeals as well, particularly for reviewing the tax settlements issued by the town council. However, he says, Orihuela has not created this mandated body, and it's depriving all the citizens of lawful administrative channel to contact tax decisions before resorting to the courts. And because of this deficiency, Lopez Ban says the tax assessments made without providing this administrative recourse are legally invalid. Wow. See, you don't know this, do you? Of course, if you live in Spain and you're fluent Spanish, you can actually go around the right channels and really push it. But people that have got all of the homes here, you know, they just get on with it and pay it and let the other people sort it out. But he's speaking out for all the people in Orihuela Costa, of course, and Orihuela, and this is a big, big area. And a lot of expats here on the coast. And he's saying what they're doing is wrong, it's not legal, they've got to have this person actually doing the appeal process, but they haven't got it, and they've got to have it by law. Saying he supports his decision, and by citing court rulings from cities like Alicante, Madrid, Santander, judges have been annulled with similar tax settlements on the basis that the absence of such municipal bodies violates taxpayers' constitutional right to effective judicial protection. And yeah, as you can see, we've got some looky here, selling sunglasses, and we were just past the police, literally just up there. It's all kicking off with this bin tax, and it looks like there's more to follow on this. Basically, it's telling everyone not to pay the bin tax and challenge it, because it's illegal what they're doing. Oh, plenty of people about, yeah, the waves look a bit choppy. We have got a little bit of sand here, as you know, this part of torrevieja, Playa, this is where all our sand is. But up in Cartagena, they're having a right old splash out. They spent 120,000 euros on the beaches up there to bring them right up to scratch. And some of the beaches we visited recently, Cabo de Palos, and that's up by La Manga, the Marm and all. And they reckon this is going to be running through all the way up to the year 31. So yeah, the next 6 years is going to take them to get it right, but they're going to spend loads of money putting in beautiful sand down and tightening the place up. But yeah, as you can see, the cleaners are out, the beaches have been raked, just waiting for the sun to come. It's a bit murky at the moment, but it is coming. We've got a bit of blue sky up there, but it's on its way. But yeah, we've got other news, of course, and this other news is good news. Kieran, the private hospital, literally just down the road, Torrevieja, and of course we've got the main university hospital here in Torrevieja, but the private one is that good. They're hosting leading experts in pancreatic cancer treatment, and this is on May the 8th down in Kieran, Torrevieja. There will be over 100 medical specialists to explore the latest advance in the diagnosis treatment of pancreatic cancer. And it's supposed to be one of the most complex and challenging diseases. So yeah, that's good news, isn't it, eh? Getting the experts here in Torrevieja. And we were talking about the electric blackout and everything, and they reckon it's cost Spain, the blackout itself, 1.6 billion euros. Yeah, literally a day, 1.6 billion were lost. I know most of it is back to normal, but of course everything come to a standstill. No one was earning any money, no one paying any taxes, nothing happening. Absolute nightmare. Couldn't even get a phone signal, internet, nothing. So yeah, but they've reacted pretty quick to this as well though, because even though we've had this problem with the blackout and electric recently went up, they're actually putting electric back up again. Probably to stop us using electric. That was probably the main reason in the beginning. The grid probably couldn't cope, trying to blame it on cyber attacks. It's trying to blame it on the cost of electricity. So yeah, according to Spain's electrical market, the operator OMI, the average wholesale price rose sharply on Wednesday, April the 30th. Surprise, surprise, just after the blackout. And it was 31.87 cents per megawatt an hour. And they've increased it by 450%. So now we're going to be paying a lot more, because before it was only €5.79. Only March the price rose as well. In March it was €3 a free megawatt per hour, and that was a currently rate up by around 950% in recent weeks. So a day before the 30th, where it went up to €31, it was only €5 odd per megawatt per hour. So an increase of 450%. Surely that ain't right. That's got to be illegal to start with. Talk about robbing the poor. So it was only a day before, on the Tuesday, that it weren't that expensive. Only €5.79 per megawatt, even though it was expensive. But no way, 450% increase. I think we've got to pay that 1.6 billion back what they've lost. Oh yeah, as you know, it's holiday time. Everyone's on holiday. You've got to know the latest rules about coming to beaches and what you're allowed to do without getting fined. On the road, what you're going to do if the police stop you, when to stop, how to stop, and what you're expected to carry on you. But look, it's summer. The beach is already busy here, and it's only 11 o'clock in the morning. We've got the tourist train going by as well. So yeah, things are happening, and a lot of people are naive on the rules here. And as I mentioned loads of times, and they're not too strict here, because a lot of it don't go on, this illegal selling of cocktails on beaches. You get the looky, of course, which you know there's a €200 fine for anyone buying it. But anyone that caught buying any of these cocktails from these street vendors on the beaches, they get caught, they will be fined €300. Same with beaches. Here in Torrevieja, we ain't got a problem, but beaches along the coast, like I mentioned, Benidorm, Villoesa, Altea, all along there, a lot of these areas, Finestrat, they've all got smoking rules, and they're coming across a lot of places in Spain now, up in Barcelona as well, and it could be up to €750 you can be fined if you get caught smoking on a beach. And we ain't just talking cigarettes, we're talking vapes as well. Of course, this is a crazy one, because you know on these beaches, you've got showers along the beaches and everything. And some people like to have a bit of shampoo and wash themselves down. Well, believe it or not, if you get caught using these showers along the beach, using this shampoo you've got, give yourself a nice clean off, that's the same again. Anything up to €750. It's all fines, isn't it, eh? You need to bring a load of money with you just for fines. When they come to these hotels here, they like to put their towel down on the benches and reserve their spot. You can't do that either on the beaches, because they get caught putting towels down to save a little spot, because it does get busy. As you can see down this end of the beach, it's super busy already, and it's early morning, and it's only just turned May, and you get caught putting a towel down trying to save that little spot, anything from €100 to €150. caught throwing anything on the floor, you know, rubbish or glass, up to €750. Wow, it's a lot of money, isn't it? Of course, if you get a little bit too randy at night and you've had a few drinks and you end up on the beach, well, you don't end up getting caught having sex on the beach, because that's an hefty one, that one. It not just starts at 100, but it goes all the way up to €1,000 having sex on the beach. We're not talking cocktails here, we're talking actually sex. And just over there, they do a lot of fishing. But if you are doing fishing in areas that you're not allowed to do fishing, that can be pretty expensive. Well, that's another $750 fine. Yep, $750. And setting up tents and gazebos, and you ain't got any permission. €1,500, a €3,000 fine. It's getting crazier, isn't it, eh? And of course, if you're blasting loud music out on the beach, obviously upsetting people, that ain't bad, that one. It's only 300. They're your beach rules in Spain, and that's all parts of Spain. You could get caught out on one of them rules. But we have got other rules, of course, and the traffic law rules. Of course, we've got other rules as well, and that's police stop you and you've got no proof on you, you could be in a little bit of trouble. Because the police will need some kind of proof, if it's residency or some other kind of proof. And if you ain't, you could be fined on the spot, yeah, on the spot. But it's a 50% discount. If you do pay on the spot, the good news is you do get a discount. But if you don't pay straight away, then obviously it's going to double. So yeah, 50% discount if you pay the fine when a police, because you will lose your discount. So the discount goes straight out the window. That's where you're going to take it to the court and challenge the courts with a fine. They're saying is, in short, you pay the 50% discount and end of. And if you appeal the fine and you don't pay right away, you could end up having your vehicle towed away. Of course, that'll be towed until you actually pay the fine. And then once you pay the fine, you get your vehicle back, and you have to go one of these compounds and show all kind of IDs and everything. And yeah, get your car back. But if you don't know what to do, if a policeman's coming up and whether his lights are flashing for you to pull over or what the lights actually mean here in Spain, well, it's quite simple. Red lights mean that they intend to stop you. So yeah, if you see some lights on and they're red, you've got to pull over where it's safe. Not like you do in England, you jump out. No, in Spain, you've got to stay in your car. And they will tell you, don't get out your car, stay exactly where you are. If you don't stop straight away and you just carry on going, you ignore it, well, you're in trouble then, because you could be up for another €200 fine, and you could end up with 4 points on your licence. Another thing to remember as well, when you're driving along and you see these little speed camera boxes on the road and you slow down because the speed might be 80 or 90 or 120, whatever speed it is, depending on the road, of course, A road, motorway. And people do slow down at these cameras and they speed on again. I'm afraid it don't work, because these are average speed cameras and they will clock your speed from camera to camera. If you exceed the speed limit, well, you're going to be fined automatically, no doubt about it. And of course, if it's very high, like I mentioned in other videos, double the speed limit, you're going to end up in prison. And not only that, with a hefty fine. Oh yeah, a lot of people panic when a police car comes and then it sees blue lights on and they quickly pull over, think they're in trouble. No, they just have blue lights on all the time here in Spain. That's just their standard things. Lights are on, but it's when they're like red flashing, that's when you need to stop. The blue lights adjust to so you can see them visible in a distance. As you know, in the UK and probably most other countries, they're flashing like mad, the old blue lights, when they're on a call. And if they're not, there's no lights on at all. Well, yeah, they're just on all the time, like I say. And they just say, it's just so everyone can see them. So they do have flashing blue lights when they're actually on emergency, on a call. When they're not, they're just stable. And if they go red, you've got to pull over for them. You don't end up with that €200 fine. Something else that kicked off the other day down in Murcia, St Pedro there, we've got Dos Mers. We had a big Copa del Rey Cup game here in Spain, the two rival teams, Barcelona and Real Madrid, and Barcelona scored a late minute extra time goal and it broke into World War III. Yeah, this is a shopping centre, and when you've got big football games on, they do tend to put a big screen on and they all go and watch it. Of course, they've got a lot of kids and families there that go and watch it. But as you can see, a group of kids there decided to go nuts because their team lost, throwing chairs and doing a lot of damage to like Burger King and restaurants and everything. But now they've spoiled it for themselves because they're no longer going to be holding any more football screen live events in this shopping centre because of what's happened and the damage and everything. Even though the police got there really quick and they got most of the culprits that were involved, but it weren't nice for the people out shopping and the families to see all that going on. That's all today's news. Everything about electric going absolutely nuts. I mean, that is incredible. They lose 1.6 billion and now they put it up to get their 1.6 billion back. And of course, the traffic laws and everything else. Let us know about today's topic, what you think about it. Are you going to bring loads of cash when you come to Spain? And if you want to see more news, check out these because, yeah, it's all been going on in Spain lately. And you can always buy me a coffee in the links below.